3 things I started prioritizing for overall satisfaction. Number 1 is my job, what I do for a living. It gives me a purpose to know that I am taking my job serious. I remember when I first started working, I absolutely hated working. I couldn't believe that this was part of life, that I had to do this for the rest of my life. It was a lot of adjusting, and I hated working. I did not take my job serious. I never took the time to actually learn a full position. I was just there for a paycheck, and that was absolutely draining. One thing that I started focusing on for overall satisfaction is to take my job serious and to change my perspective on what I do. We all have to work. Whether you're an entrepreneur or you're working for a company and you're working at a service for people, look at it that way. It is the way that we help each other as humans thrive. Businesses, everybody needs each other. When you go to McDonald's, there is a cashier cashing you out and taking your order. When you go to a laundromat, there is people there assisting you if a machine breaks down. When you go to the bank, you have a bank teller that is assisting you with your money, that is helping you pull money. Wherever you go in life, there is a person assisting you doing their job. You doing your job, you are assisting and you are there for other people's benefit. One way that this has brought me satisfaction in my life is to know that I am in service to people and that your job is important. Whether you work at McDonald's or work at a bank or work at an office, an insurance company, people need you. When they go to your business, they are there for your service. And that gives you a purpose. It should give you meaning. You are doing something that is beneficial to another person. The second thing that I started prioritizing for my overall satisfaction was rest. Resting. When your body is feeling depleted, when you have gone back to back just doing things, taking care of other people, being there for your friends, your family, you're actively going out, you're traveling, you're visiting your friends or driving, you can sometimes get in these modes where you're just exhausted. You're overwhelmingly just mentally, emotionally, physically just exhausted. When you hit those points in your life, know that it is time for you to just take a break and rest. And look at resting as productiveness. Look at it as something productive, because a lot of the times we don't rest because we feel that it's not productive. We feel like we need to be constantly doing things. We need to be actively engaged in something. For some reason, it is so hard for us to just sit down and think about nothing and do nothing. Even when you're sitting down, you're probably thinking, oh my God, I need to call this person. I need to call the insurance company. Oh, my tire's flat. I need to go get my tires checked. Oh my God, is my Netflix account still active? Has it been paid? Should I check my bills? It's just so much running through our heads all the time that prioritizing rest will give you an overall satisfaction, because when your body and your mind and your emotions and your whole system is begging you to just sit down, you're going to listen. You're going to take a nap, sit down, maybe stop engaging with people, or maybe pull yourself back a little bit, say no to certain things if people ask you for help. If you are feeling depleted, resting will give you that overall satisfaction because you're prioritizing yourself. And we need time to just renovate ourselves and rest. That way, when we emerge from a resting period, we feel fresh. We feel ready to be back in the world and engage with the world and everything that goes on around us, which is a lot all the time. The final and third way that I started prioritizing my overall satisfaction was my alone time. And this kind of ties in with resting. Sometimes we just need to pull ourselves away from the world, from people, from everything that goes on around us. Unfortunately, we really can't do that with our jobs because we still have to show up whether we feel depleted or not. So that's kind of different. But know that if you are having a hard week or you're feeling overstimulated or mentally exhausted, know that you don't always have to be available. Know that it is okay to not respond to text messages. Know that you can be active on social media and still not respond. Alone time can look different to everyone, and it does look different to everyone. Some people like to play video games and pull away in that way. Some people like to watch funny TikToks, and social media is great entertainment. So if you want to pull away that way, know that you don't necessarily have to respond to people while being active on social media. Sometimes you need a walk in the park. Sometimes you just need to be out in nature. Whatever your alone time may look like to you, know that it is okay to do that. And know that prioritizing your alone time will give you time to reflect, to bring yourself back to center without the overstimulation of the world, your friends, your work, your mom, your dad, your family, whatever it may be. Your attention is being pulled in 100 different directions. Sometimes the best thing that you can do is retreat and then pay attention to what you need in this moment. What does your body need? What does your mind need? Maybe you like to journal. Maybe you want to just watch a movie. Maybe you want to sleep all day. And that is okay, because sometimes I do it. I take my Sundays sometimes, and I know that it's my day to sleep in. I don't wake up till 10, 11 sometimes. Sometimes I wake up earlier and then just go back to bed. I get up, I eat, I go back to bed. I lay in bed. I don't shower till like 3, 4 p.m. Oh my God, it is amazing. And nobody knows. I don't answer my phone. I don't answer text messages. I listen to music. I am in my alone time, and I do whatever I feel like it in that moment. Because you know that when Monday comes around, you have your work, you're doing all this other stuff that is kind of necessary, that you can't get away from. But there are certain times in the week that you can be alone and you can prioritize your alone time. So definitely started prioritizing that for overall satisfaction, is knowing when you just need to pull away. So 3 things that I started prioritizing for overall satisfaction is your job, a purpose, make sure that you're resting and that you're getting your alone time when you need it, and learn how to recognize when your soul needs it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Make sure that you subscribe, that you like and comment so that we keep growing and expanding together. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in the next video.